My cheeks were getting chunkier, but I was like, nope, this is not, nope. I can eat whatever I want. It's a big sis Chi, and I'm back again with another video. I'm not coming after anybody's life today. Today's more like a lifestyle video, so I'm going to be talking about how I lost weight in college. So a little background story. So in high school, I ran track competitively. You guys get what I mean. So I ran track and I was very serious about it. So I had a very healthy diet. I probably ate fast food probably once a year. I didn't have no sweets. I didn't eat after 9. Drink all my water. Eat all my veggies. I was on it because in high school track I wanted to be the best, so I gave it my all. So when I came to my first year of college and I wasn't running, it took a big effect on my body. And when I came to college, I stopped everything. So I stopped exercising, I stopped eating right, I stopped going to bed on time, I stopped drinking water. Yeah, and your girl put on how many pounds by the end of my freshman year? I weighed at 162 at the end of my freshman year. When in high school I was around 137, 138. Whew, so I put on about 24 pounds. I'm gonna insert some pictures here somehow. But yeah, that was definitely time. Some things that contributed to my weight loss in college was not having control over what I was eating. So with the dining plan, it's pretty much like you're eating out 3 times, 4 times, 5 times a day. You don't have control of what you're putting into those meals. And then in your freshman year, you're definitely going to be on a dining plan unless you live off campus. And it's a very convenient too, so a lot of people, most freshmen would eat on campus. Ooh, that was a big factor. Another factor was I was an emotional eater, so I would eat when I was sad or if I wanted to feel a little bit of joy or if I was procrastinating. I would eat, sweets. I didn't care what time it was. I would eat and eat and eat and eat. I didn't know what hunger cues was my freshman year. Like, that just went out the door. There was no hunger cues. I was eating probably 2-3 more servings than what I should have been eating. And yeah, another thing was I was not sleeping. I was stressed all the time. That was another factor. Get to bed. We'll talk about that later in the video, but yeah, that was another factor. I was not sleeping at all. So I'm not a fitness guru. No, I don't do fitness videos. This is just another lifestyle video on how to, I guess, better your life. How to better your life through your health. No fitness, no workout videos, no fitness stuff. That's not me. I just follow what fitness gurus do, and I'm someone that had the results. So I'll be sure to link down some of the videos that I watch or YouTubers that I watch. And articles that I read about losing weight. So let's get right into the video. The first thing I did to aid in my weight loss was come to terms with that I gained 23 to 24 pounds. I was in self-denial all the freshman year. I looked myself in the mirror. Obviously I could see, a belly come in, my muscle definition was leaving, my cheeks were getting chunkier, but I was like, nope. This is not, nope. I can eat whatever I want. Don't know what type of mindset that was. We're in a new place now, so that is called growth. But yeah, I had to come to the terms with the fact that I gained 23 pounds. It affected the way I viewed myself tremendously. So I remember at the end of my freshman year, I'll probably post a video of what I told myself I was going to do. Next, get my body back, staying committed, eating healthy, which is really, really good for you. I'm so excited to cook. Yo, I'm so excited to cook. I told myself, you know what? I'm gonna take charge. I'm gonna get myself back to where I was. I'm gonna get myself to a better mental space. I'm gonna leave all the baggage that contributed to myself, the way I was feeling about myself, what caused my self-esteem to become very low. I just kind of left that. I was like, you know what? I've done better, I know better, and I will do better. So that's what I did. I looked myself in the mirror every day and told myself, you know what? If I don't lose this weight, then that's fine. I have to love myself the way that I am. And that helped tremendously. So a perspective shift is the biggest thing out of all the other tips I'm about to tell you, because if you don't have a change in perspective, you're not going to take a change in action. Okay. Yeah. So next thing I did was I started taking control of my diet. Your body is made in the kitchen. Now, you can exercise, do cardio 3 hours a day, but if you're eating like crap, you're not gonna lose weight. That's just that. So what I did is I took control of my diet. I wasn't on a diet plan. Let me explain this. So when I was losing weight, this was the summer of my freshman year. So I moved out of the dorms and I wasn't on a dieting plan anymore. So I took control of my diet. I took control of what I was eating, what time I was eating it, how much I was eating, and I looked at different recipes I could do to help me lose weight. I was looking up a lot of videos on how to discover or how to portion size my meals. When I first kickstarted my weight loss journey, I did this 21-day challenge from Pinterest. I'll probably leave it right here. It's a no junk food challenge. I kickstarted my weight loss journey with that. I'm a person that's all in or not in at all. So for me, like, I have to cut everything off. But it's so different for everybody. So some people may just switch out meals throughout the day and then slowly transition to a better diet. But for me, it's like, I'm all in or all out. That's it. I give it my all. That's I don't know. That's not me, because I know myself. I know that if I give myself leeway, I'm going to overdo it. After this 21-day challenge, I did allow myself to have a more flexible diet. After 21 days, it takes 21 days to build a habit. So that's why I did the challenge for 21 days, so I can learn how to have self-control over my appetite, over my hunger, over overeating. That was a really big thing that I'm still working on. You can overeat healthy foods, so you can overeat anything. Everything is in moderation. So yeah, I took control of my diet, so I would not eat after 9 p.m. I had 3 meals a day, 2 snacks, and they were mostly all healthy, and I made all my food, all of it. Like, every single one of it, I made all my food in the kitchen. The next thing I did was that I began working out. I was working out 4 to 5 days a week, and what I did was to be more motivated or to stay more disciplined, I joined some group classes. So I joined a Pilates class that was on my campus, or that was actually one of the classes. I actually took it for credit. So yeah, I took a Pilates class. I also took a cross training class, and that class was tough, but it helped me push myself with other people who had the same goals. So I feel like if you're starting to work out, if you're a beginner to the gym or with working out, I would definitely recommend joining a class. The thing I did was I did the Nike app workouts. For me, like, I have to have a plan before going into the gym. I can't just be doing anything. Cause me, I'm just like, I look calm, like in like my stature is calm, but my head is just. I'm always like, oh, what's this? I'm just like, that's just me. So I have to go with the plan. So when I would go to the gym, I would do the Nike apps, or I do some workouts that I found on Pinterest, or I do some workouts that I found on YouTube. Another thing I did for workouts was I ran a lot. Your girl, I love to run. I love to run. Yeah, so I ran a lot and I was training for something. So yeah, I was running a lot. So what I recommend with working out is to do things that you love. That can be dancing, that can be walking, that can be gardening. As long as you're to lose weight, you just need to be active, and you need to be in a calorie deficit. It doesn't have to be crazy intense. For me, like, I like looking a certain way. I like to be toned. I like to be strong. So I was doing a lot of weightlifting, a lot of hills, sprints, things that would like burn off fat. The next tip was that I only weighed myself once a month. I was trying to make a lifestyle change, not a temporary change. So I weighed myself once a month, and that's it. No more than that. And I didn't have a scale near me, so every time I'd go home like once a month. So I weighed myself when I went home, and that's that. I told myself I didn't want my weight loss to be tied to a number. I just wanted to feel good again, and to get my health back on track. So I just weigh myself once a month, and that helps with my mental health. That helps with me mentally as well, because I'm a numbers person. I like to see results. So I had to discipline myself and tell myself, no, not today. I see the changes within my body. I don't need to see the number every single second of the day. So yeah, that was another tip that I did. The next thing that I did was I went to bed on time. Freshman year, I was going to bed around 2 or 3 in the morning doing chem, home math. That's unnecessary. If you plan out your day accordingly, and if you build good time management skills, you don't need to be going to bed at 2, 3 in the morning. And that was due to procrastination as well. I went to bed around 10 every single day. Yeah, around 10. I was in bed at 10. I was looking up an article from the Healthline, and it says that poor sleep is a major risk factor in weight gain and obesity. So I do notice that when I am sleep deprived, I really want sweets, I really want junk food, and then your calorie intake goes up much more throughout the day when you are sleep deprived. Whereas if you planned your day well and you go to bed on time, you're less likely to binge on junk food like I do sometimes. So go to bed on time, especially stay strict with it, especially when you're in the initial stages of your weight loss. What I'm doing now to currently maintain my weight is that I'm still working out 4 to 5 days a week. I have changed up my workout routine. So I do a lot more HIIT, which is high intensity interval training, and I do a lot of strength training. With high intensity interval training HIIT, it's short and intense, so you can get a very good workout in quick. So there's no excuse for you not to get a workout throughout the day. You can even do a 12-minute workout in your room. Like, you don't have to go to the gym, even though there's definitely resources there, but you can get a good workout at home. Also, with strength training, increases your metabolism and you burn more fat. So like spending an hour on the elliptical or a treadmill is not gonna burn you, or it's not gonna aid in your weight loss as quickly. So if I had gone back and told myself that freshman year, I would have done a lot more HIIT and a lot more HIIT training instead of like running miles and miles and end. But we are here now. We have grown. We are getting better, and yes. Another thing that I do now is I maintain a balanced diet. So I eat a lot of whole foods. For snacks, I eat like fruits, nuts. For meals, for like breakfast, I probably have an oatmeal, no sugar, no added sugars, no artificial. I eat processed foods on my cheat days. Don't be too restrictive on it. That's what I do. Sometimes I can be very restrictive on my diet, or not my diet, on the way I eat, and I binge. So I would recommend definitely having a balance. If you want a cookie one day, you're doing really good on eating well, then have a cookie. If you want some banana bread, have some banana bread. If you want some chocolate, have some chocolate, but in moderation. So yeah, those are all the tips that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next. Deuces.